Good day, students. So this question is for June 2015 paper 2, question 11 on bearing. So the question says the diagram shows 3 points P, Q and R such that P is 4 kilometers north. P is 4 kilometers north of Q. So from Q to P it's 4 kilometers. And R is 6 kilometers from P. R is 6 kilometers from P. So from P to point R, that's 6 kilometers. Okay, on a bearing of 73, this bearing. So from P to R, it's 73 degrees. Okay, calculate QR, this line. So to calculate QR, already we have two sides. This side PR, which is 6, and this side, which is 4 on a triangle. So for us to use cosine rule, we need this angle. So to get this angle, we say 180, because this is a straight line. So to get this angle, you say 180 minus 73 degrees. So this angle is 107 degrees. That's 107. So now you can find QR. So to find QR, we can use cosine rule. This length QR squared is equal to these sides QP and PR. Okay, so let's do this. Let's say this is the opposite of this angle. Let's write small p. This opposite of angle Q is 6, which is small q. The opposite of R is small r. So to use our cosine rule, we can say this side is P squared is equal to let's say Q squared plus R squared minus 2QR cos QPR, angle QPR, which is 107. Okay, so this one is our QR squared, which is equal to, our Q is 6 squared plus our R, this side opposite of capital R, this side, that's 4 squared minus 2 times 6 times 4 cos QPR, that's 107. Now you can punch everything on your calculator. So after finding everything, you can find the square root. So Q R squared, you find the square root. You also find the square root on this side as well. So your final answer QR will be 8 kilometers to the nearest one number. That's your QR after using cosine rule. Okay, after finding QR, now we want to find PQR, the angle PQR. So this side is 8 kilometers. We want to find this angle. So sine rule, sine A over A is equal to sine B over B. This is item 2. But we don't have A or B from here. So we can say sine Q over Q is equal to sine this angle over QR. Sine angle Q over the opposite side, which is 6, is equal to sine 107. So sine rule is based on the sine of angle over the opposite side equal to sine of angle over the opposite side. So in this case we are saying sine q over opposite side PR, which is 6, is equal to sine 109 over the opposite side, which is QR. So sine q over 6, the opposite side, is equal to sine 107, the angle, over the opposite side of 107, which is 8 kilometers. You can cross multiply from here. 8 times sine q, 8 sine q is equal to 6 times sine 107, that's 6 sine 107. You can divide both sides by 8. 8 and 8 will cancel out, so sine q is equal to 6 sine 107 over 8. Now to find the angle q, which is PQR, this angle q, we put sine to this side, it becomes, after putting sine to this side, it becomes sine inverse. Now 6 sine 107 over 8, or divided by 8, then you close your bracket. Because most of the calculators, they do not punch fractions, so you can do it this way. So sine inverse of that number, you get the angle PQR, or angle Q, which is equal to, so let's punch this on your calculator. This will be 44.8, or 45 degrees to the nearest whole number. 45 degrees to the nearest whole number. Now the last equation, the bearing of R from Q to the nearest degree. We want to the bearing of R from Q. Where is Q? We want to move from Q to R. So this is our north, this is our south. Okay, so this angle is 45 degrees. So to move from Q to R, we just say north 45 degrees east, or just to the using 3-figure bearing, it will be 0.45 degrees. So this question, to move from Q to R, it's north 45 degrees east, or just 0.45 degrees. 45 degrees east, or 0.45 degrees. This way, we are done.